Anthony Davis hoping his team can even things up in their Western Conference semifinals against the defending champions. Davis has been magnificent throughout the playoffs. His team now down 2-1. Same thing for Utah tonight. A victory at home for them against the Rockets will even up that series. Meanwhile, Cleveland and Philadelphia with victories yesterday, now one win away from a matchup in the Eastern Conference. Quite a bit here this afternoon. He has averaged a triple-double so far in this series. And this presentation of the NBA playoffs will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
The NBA Western Conference semifinals on ABC is presented by Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, established 1852, re-established 2018. And in part by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
And a double-figure lead, 3.5 minutes in.
His shot quality.
Steve Kerr calls a timeout. Doesn't have much to complain about here in this start. The shooting touches return from outside for the Golden State Warriors.
Luxury, you get off to a great start. There's no pressure in this shot. This is stepping in rhythm, and Draymond Green, who's already made one unselfish play. Kevin Durant does not even see the contest of Etuan Moore. That's easy offense, getting it done by the Warriors.
That ends the first period. A dominant one by Golden State. 12 assists, 60% from the field, and a 15-point lead. Our golden moment brought to you by McDonald's. It was a moment that angered Steve Kerr.
Just a poor job defensively. You get a second shot opportunity, you totally ignore Rondo. He outworks everybody in blue.
And there's just no gang rebounding or pursuit of the ball mentality here by the Warriors. And Steve Kerr, 45 seconds in. I'm not sure he's not in legal guarding position, but I don't like the play. So good for him to get a foul on him.
And the first half comes to an end. Golden State raced out to an 18-point lead, but a big second quarter. And it's 7 after 2 quarters.
The NBA Western Conference semifinals on ABC, presented by Wells Fargo. Brought to you by State Farm, here to help life go right. And Burger King. Get 10 spicy chicken nuggets for just $1.69, only at Burger King.
And how they get their shots is a big difference.
The assist of the game brought to you by State Farm.
You see Kevin Durant using that length, athleticism, and size to eliminate contests, get to his spot, and elevate.
Klay Thompson simply too big for the smaller Ian Clark, has no impact on his shot right there.
And the difference with Steph Curry, doesn't have that length or size, but uses that one dribble escape to get away from the contest and just see him in the net.
Golden State shooting 53% from the field, 17 assists to just 3.
Guys got it going. All of a sudden you put a switch. Anthony Davis, outstanding defender, does not matter. Hand up, so what? KD getting it done on the offensive end.
The NBA Western Conference semifinals on ABC, presented by Wells Fargo. Brought to you by Progressive Insurance, your first-round pick for car insurance. And Kaiser Permanente. Train the mind, and the body will follow.
But the Pelicans in a big hole. A dominant performance from the defending champs. We head to the fourth. It's a 21-point game. Warriors up 21 with 8.5 to play. Give the Pelicans any life. His team up by 21.
The NBA Western Conference semifinals on ABC is presented by Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, established 1852, re-established 2018. And in part by Straight Talk Wireless, everything for less.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs. Western Conference semifinals presented by Wells Fargo. Kevin Durant and LeBron James, two of the great playoff scorers in NBA history, both doing their things in these playoffs. Durant's been terrific. James has been brilliant. A great performance in the postseason for Kevin Durant, and Golden State's up 3-1. So here are the conference semifinals. Three teams on the verge of making it to the conference finals. Boston and Cleveland will go for the sweep tomorrow night. Coming up later on TNT tonight, Utah at home will try and even things up with the Rockets as the Warriors go wire to wire. 118-92 the final. Stay tuned for ABC World News tonight on most of these stations, except on the West Coast. Sport producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, our outstanding ABC crew. Of course, for Mark and Jeff and Lisa, Mike Breen saying thanks so much for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.